Hi! Hello, everybody out there. Do you remember who I am? Do you remember this face? The hair has gotten a lot longer since I've been gone, but I'm back, finally, after being gone for like 3 weeks, because I was out on tour, and I was out at PAX East. And let me tell you, oh boy, do I have stories to tell, because that has been one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me in my entire life. Not only from doing YouTube, but in my entire life, going out on tour is one of the coolest things that I've ever been able to do, ever. It was so goddamn amazing, and I am so incredibly happy with how everything went. I wanted to go out there and I wanted to do it a whole lot more. We went out and we did 10 shows. I've been talking about it before I went out a lot, teasing out the dates and trying to show people where we were playing and different things like that. So we did 10 shows. We started in Texas, did 3 in Texas, and then worked our way up the east coast of America all the way up to Boston. And then in Boston, we did a show the night before PAX East. And then we went on to PAX and did all of that, and now I'm finally home. I got home this morning at 6 a.m. I had a big long nap, ready to go, full of energy and ready to go again. I can't wait. So excited. First things first, the tour. Holy shit, was that awesome. First off, I wanted to say thanks to everybody who showed up to the shows, who came out and who supported what we were doing, and who came out and was actually participating in the event itself. The reaction to it has been mind-blowing. I went out there and I tried to craft a show that people would like. I went out to craft something that would entertain people, but also something that had a message behind it. And I'm so incredibly happy to see the reaction from people online and to get some of the feedback from the show, to know that what we created is actually something good. And because before we did the test shows, I was like, okay, the format works. Now let's go out there and do it properly. And doing it properly, just seeing how people reacted to this thing and seeing how people were involved in it and hearing that energy, ooh, there in the venues each and every night. Everybody was they were just so present. They were so willing. They were so loving. They were so enthusiastic about what was going on. And it gave me so much energy each and every night. And doing the shows and getting better at them each and every night as we went along and crafting different jokes and just playing with the audience a lot and just having fun. But yeah, for the people who did actually come out and were part of the show, thank you so much. Thank you for spending your evening with me, for spending your night with me, and just being there and being so loving and so caring and just having a good time. It really means the world to me, and thank you so much for reacting so positively to it as well. That was one of the best parts about doing all of this, was to see people's reactions and to see how the message had spread and to see all that positivity that was in the room each and every night. It was mind-blowing. I also want to say thanks to the people who were behind the scenes, because we had a nice little tour group of people all together, a nice little family who were on the bus all together, and you saw some of them in the vlogs. They were such lovely people to hang out with. I had such great experiences with them. We had such a strong bond by the end of all of it that when we had to say goodbye at the Boston show, I had like tears in my eyes. They didn't see them, but when I got into the Uber leaving the venue to go on to PAX then the next day, I had like big tears in my eyes, and I kind of just sat there mulling over all my thoughts, because I don't know, you spend 2.5 weeks on the road with people like that, and it's hard not to love them by the end of it. And we had such good times, we had such good memories, we had such good fun jokes, little inside jokes and everything. Just a remarkable bunch of people, and the whole thing comes off the rails if they're not there. I can go up and I can do the show, but it's those guys behind the scenes that set up everything, the lights, the projector, the technical aspects of it, going into the audience and different things like that. They're the ones who keep the wheels going. And without them, everything would have fallen apart. So I'm incredibly grateful for those people too. They put in such a good work ethic each and every day that it was inspiring, and it helped bolster me. And just having people that do good work is one thing. A lot of companies out there who tour are able to put good people together who get the job done. But to have people who get the job done and who are just incredibly lovely outside of that as well is a very hard thing to do. So not only were they able to work really well and they were able to do the job and get it done and make me really happy, but behind the scenes, they were my cheerleaders. They were the people there boosting my confidence in what I was doing and helping me craft this stuff and helping me just work towards it and make it a really good show, and in turn helping it be a really entertaining for all of you who came out to watch it. So I can't say enough good things about those people. It's still insane to me that I get to like not only do this from my house for all of you all the time watching right now, but the fact that I can go out and tour parts of the world like that too. Because I went out last year and I toured Europe with the Game Grumps, and we did a different show than the one that this is, but just being able to go around and see different parts of the world like that, to see people from around the world. That's my favorite part about doing this, is not only going to the cities, but to see the culture that is in each city as well. And the culture is the people. If a city doesn't have a bunch of people walking around and doing stuff and everything, it doesn't really have the culture there or the atmosphere there. And to see people from different walks of life and different towns and see how they react differently to different things is one of my favorite parts about touring, because everybody always wants to do the traveling thing. You always hear people saying like, oh, I'd love to travel the world. And this is just a really great way of being able to do that. I get to do a cool show for a lot of people every night who are just so lovely, but I also get to see different parts of the world as well. And I don't know, I'm having the time of my life, man. I'm so excited about all of this stuff. When we finished the tour, everyone else was like, after 10 shows, everyone else was like, okay, time to go home. I'm exhausted. I was like, no, let's go do more. I would have done that 20, 30 more times if I was given the chance. We went on and did PAX afterwards, so that was really fun too. I'll get to that. But I just wanted to keep going. I never wanted it to stop. It was such an incredible experience to be part of that I just never wanted it to. I never wanted the wheels to stop going. I want to get back out there. We are going back out again soon. I will be announcing dates for the next leg of the tour soon, so you can keep your eyes out for that, and probably a couple of legs at the same time. I'm not sure, but that's going to happen, so keep an eye out for that. But PAX was also incredible. That was such a fun time, because this is the first PAX East where there were 4 days. Normally PAX East is 3 days, and PAX Prime in September or August is the 4-day one, but this time they extended PAX East out to 4 days, and I didn't know what that was going to be like, because PAX East is smaller, and I didn't think you needed a 4th day to actually be able to see everything, but this was one of the most fun PAXs that I've ever had, because I got a lot of time to actually spend with my friends this time. We got to do some cool stuff. I got to do a really nice signing. Everybody there was so fucking nice to me all the time. I can't emphasize just how nice everybody was at the signing. They all came up to me and everybody was sharing such personal information. But what surprised me was how much the PMA stuff had caught on with people. You know, PMA! But everyone came up to me asking me to draw it on their arm so they could get it tattooed. People were telling me how much it meant to them, how much it's helped them, how much just hearing that every day from someone that they look up to had inspired them to go out and try better in their lives and everything. Absolutely remarkable. You're all incredible people. Such wonderful, caring, huge-hearted people who deserve the best. And I really hope the best comes for you, because the amount of love that was given to me over the last 3 weeks has been insane. I have such a burst of energy to actually get back into stuff and get back into videos immediately and just make people smile again, because the amount of smiles that you've given me over the last 3 weeks have been immeasurable. But people saying how much PMA meant to them, people saying how much the channel meant to them and how much the community meant to them, and meeting their friends. Not only meeting their friends at the convention and having fun with them there, but people meeting their friends for the first time out on the tour, which is such a wonderful feeling as well, just to know that people in the community are actually making these bonds, these friendships together, and they're very strong, interconnected friendships that seem like they're going to last a very long time. And I'm incredibly proud of that. I'm incredibly proud of the community that's here on this channel, coming out and celebrating this stuff and spreading that positivity and being part of that message. It's so wonderful. Everyone, man, I'm incredibly lucky to have such a nice community. Seriously. And then we did a panel which went really well, and thankfully I've gotten over the nerves of going out on stage now. When I did my last few panels, it was a case of being like, okay, still finding my feet. I don't know how audiences work. I don't know how to do the live reaction stuff and having that bounce back and forth all the time. But going out and doing a comedy tour, you really kind of get your chops up pretty quickly. And going out and doing the panel again, I just had so much more confidence in myself over the last 3 weeks. And I said that. I said at the start of this year, I was going to make this my year. That I wanted to do as much as I possibly could. And that's already coming to fruition. We're only like 3 months in, a little bit into the 4th month. And we've already done so many incredible things. And I'm so excited for the rest of it. This is only the start. I said I was going to make this my year. I said this was going to be the year of PMA, changing mentalities and spreading positivity around the place. And also being more confident in myself. And I have never been more confident in myself in my entire life. Not to like any sort of cocky degree where I feel like I'm invincible and can do anything I want, but just that I feel like what I'm doing has a purpose. I feel like what I'm doing has a place in this world. That what I'm doing is something good. And what we're doing is something good. Not just me. We're all in this together. We're doing great things together. And I can't wait to get back on the saddle and just keep everything pumping all the time. It's such a fantastic feeling. I'm probably in the best state I've ever been in my life. Just mentally, physically, feeling good about myself, feeling good about what we're about to do. Sorry, I'm gushing non-stop in this entire vlog. Now that I'm back, I have a bunch of ideas for different projects that I want to do, not only personally and for the channel, but I also want to get back and I want to do a charity live stream very soon. I don't know when. I'm not going to say dates right now because I probably won't be able to stick to it and I don't have any charities in mind right now, so I'm going to try and get that stuff together, but there will be a charity live stream in like a week or two. Hopefully. I'm going to try and get that together because I missed one in March and I feel really bad about that, so I want to keep pumping those out as well and keep raising money for great causes. And I have a couple of friends who have charity organizations who help out in charity organizations that I'm going to reach out to try and do that. I also want to do another kind of septic art event sometime soon. Somebody asked me at the panel what I wanted to, if I was going to do another one soon, and I said that I would if I had a theme for it. So if you have any themes for a septic art event that you would like to see, please leave it in the comments, leave it anywhere on social media where I can see it, and I will take those into consideration. Bunch of stuff in my own head that I kind of want to do. I'm not going to go rush right back into videos immediately. I am going to record stuff, but I'm not going to go back to 2 a day just yet. I feel fine. I feel incredibly energized. I feel very motivated, and I probably could go straight back into doing stuff immediately and hammering stuff out, but I want to make sure that I'm actually taking time to process in case this is some sort of like adrenaline high from being back. And just in case I start to wear down after a while, don't think it's going to happen. I'm an endless well of energy. Everyone on the tour was like, why aren't you slowing down? I was like, that PMA, that's why, fuck you. Oh, so much fun. But I'm just gonna make sure I do things right. And I also, like, Robin was out doing PAX with us, and I want to make sure he gets home and he's well rested and everything. And I also just kind of want to see some stuff while I'm back. There's some games that came out and while I was gone that I didn't even get a chance to play properly. There's streams I want to catch up on, and I also want to go see some movies, different things like that. So, I don't know. I hope you guys are feeling as good as I am, because I am so fucking content right now. And the best part is that I don't have to wait long to go back out and do all of this again, and I'm going to be doing it multiple times this year. So it's going to be an incredible year. This is the year of PMA. This is the year of us. This is our year. We are going out there and we are going to absolutely destroy this year. We are going to motivate everybody. We're going to inspire everybody. And we're going to try our best to keep this rolling. We're only a small bit into the year. There's a lot of year left to go, but I'm not slowing down. And I'm counting on you guys to be here with me to do cool things. Okay, there's a lot more stuff that I could talk about. I'll probably do a live stream on Twitch at some point where I kind of just sit down and do the talky thing again. I don't want this vlog to go on too long, but just thank you so much for not only coming out to the show and supporting that and being such incredibly nice people towards it and really understanding the message and just being so nice to me, but also coming to PAX and meeting me and taking pictures with me and signing stuff and coming to my panel, different things like that. You guys mean the world to me. That's what all of this is about. That's what the tour was about. It was about community. It was about all of us together. And there's a reason why you haven't seen much of it online, is because I asked people not to spoil it. I asked people to actually be there in the moment, to be present in that atmosphere and actually listen to the words I had to say. Because too often people only listen to me through a screen, and it's very easy to sit there at an event like that and just listen to me through a screen again, but I wanted people to actually see me as a person, so we could all look at each other face to face and actually connect as human beings rather than entertainer versus audience. That was the biggest message I wanted people to take away from that tour, and people really seem to have listened to it, so thank you so much for that as well. It means a lot to me. You guys are very nice, and the amount of times I get people who say, man, your community is just so lovely all the time. Like, they tell me horror stories of other communities who have come out and all, like, elbow each other and stampede each other and try and, like, grab the person that they look up to and really, like, push the limits of what it is, like, to interact with a person. But you guys feel like you see me as a human being. So, I have so much respect for that, and thank you so much for that, because it makes doing all of this a lot less stressful. And just knowing that you're all out there actually listening and taking on board what I have to say means a lot as well, so thank you! Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Look forward to more videos soon. I have to kick back into a lot of games that I have missed. Top of my list is Far Cry 5, because man, I'm so excited to play that. Far Cry 3 was the first game I uploaded on this channel, so I want to get into this, like, now. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face! Like a buzz! And hi guys all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video! It has been 3 weeks since I sat down and did that. Feels good.